I think when we talk about wisdom and in particular, the best place actually, in fact, if you're trusting God for wisdom in this season, wisdom and discernment, I think the best practical way to start that journey is to start reading the book of Proverbs. And one of the book of passages in Proverbs that actually has always been one of my favorites and one of my best, the scriptures that I turn to when I'm wrestling through a particular decision. It's in Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6. Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6. It says, if I could get it quickly, it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, and in all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Now, if you've been following this platform, you would see remember that I've probably covered this particular passage in one of my series, in our biblical wisdom wisdom for flourishing series, and I've touched on it briefly. But this time around, as I'm covering that as part of the a series that I'm running for the year. I think it's important. I thought about revisiting this particular text and look at the nature of wisdom literature, but also at the same time understand the book of Proverbs as a guide for everyday flourishing, but most importantly, to see the theology of trust that is embedded in this text in Proverbs 3. And of course, as I would normally do, draw insight from psychological science to understand moral habits in the context of the scripture and to see what that tells us about what God is saying, but also to draw insight to a flourishing framework that can help us understand how to flourish from this text.